These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Just misses with that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That counter shot lands. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Bombs away. Just missed with that jab. They blocked the left there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Okay, man, let him back into the fight that round.
From this moment forward,
That's
he
his
cannot
round.
afford to
Get
lose
out there and
another
switch
round.
on. Get this boxing back together.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and hold it right there. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt.
Focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell for round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice job getting that punch through. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Media to switch back on.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Idea with the jab, but does not land. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Both want a knockout, you can tell. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. Camacho is buzzed. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Crawford in that last round.
You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. Right, let's go out there.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Counter punch right up the middle. Camacho in serious trouble right now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
See the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Come on, switch on.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something
That was a
different.
terrible round, that is.
Sometimes
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
that was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter lands. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. He was close to this fight.
Here comes round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. How about that time counter shot? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it. So time to go celebrate.
say I was there wrong. Feel not the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the team
We are live at Falcon. It's the Pac-Man. Sir. A lot of pre-match. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They're counter-punching. To score with the uppercut. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. They block the left there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Come on, if you want to win this fight, you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, get your mind on the job, get back out there and win.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
This round, get your mind back.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter punch. Nice defense on that right hook. And that hook misses. Perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
Let's get it started in round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. And he misses with the left uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Punch count. Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he going to be able to make it back up? When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down, as this not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Now, don't want it.
you don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to block.
Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So close with that uppercut. Holding nothing back here in the round. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Listen, switched off. What are you doing?
So
get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get...
On to the fifth we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Oh, wait a minute. Sergio Martinez is rocked. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Martinez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Go back out there and he needs to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You just got to use brain.
That one lands. Blocks the straight left. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
That counter punch caught him clean. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
Round 7, here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sergio Martinez is dead. A big headshot goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. Hope you brought your wet. And here we see Diego Corrales, one of the most entertaining fighters in the world. Currently lives in Las Vegas.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to... And we're underway in round one. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They're both trying for a knockout. Misses with the straight left. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Missed him with that uppercut.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Nice straight. That left hand got him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This about Diego Corrales that last
What
round?
are you
Well,
doing?
this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
back together.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Corrales might be ready to go. Somehow, did you see that? Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Corrales in some real trouble now. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The straight right just misses. And he misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Forget about that round. It was a bad, great round.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time? The referee's paused the action, and we'll take a look at that cut.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. An uppercut does not score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Diego
You let him
Corrales
back
that
into
last
the
round.
fight that round. That's
That was
his
almost
round.
a 10-8
Get your
round.
mind back
Complete
on the
dominance.
job.
Dominance
It's a terrible
without
round
a
there.
doubt.
Come
Made
on.
it look so,
Let him
so
back
easy.
into the fight.
Great work. I love that. The jab's slick.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him
Enough. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Incredible work rate. Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Diego Morales that last round.
Right.
That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
On to the fifth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Counter punch caught him clean. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that. Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.